being a part of that protest was simply one of the greatest and most proudest moments of my life, like easily. Like I have yet to do anything that impactful, like other than playing basketball, of course, and showcasing talent. But this is on a bigger scale and a larger scale and something way bigger.
Right.
To be able to do that and to spread awareness of it, it was definitely one of my proudest moments.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, to see y'all out there, you gotta understand what that do for the people. Like, a lot of people think, like, just because we athletes, we live a different kind of lifestyle. Like, we don't got hearts for real. They feel like it's easy for us to go to school. They feel like it was light for us to go to class. It's easy for us to take the test. They feel like it's just handed to us for real. Don't understand the grind. And for y'all to go out there and do that, people probably really, 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 really gain a lot of respect for y'all. And that's big, bro, for real. People gonna look at y'all different in the city now. And that gym might be a lot more packed than it, you feel me? Might be a lot more people coming to them games. So that's big time for the culture, for real.
Man, just to speak on that, like just to have that type of outcome and of everybody that's out there and like and just see everybody coming as one, like it definitely made me proud that I came here and I decided to come here because a lot of colleges wouldn't do that, you know.
Right.
A lot of colleges wouldn't have that same outcome, especially with the amount of white people and the difference, the ratio of white people to black people is a little off. And just to have that amount of people out there in general was definitely a blessing for sure.
Right. I'm not gonna lie. One thing, man, like when I came into West Virginia, like I had a visit to go to Louisville, right? I visited West Virginia on like the 2nd or the 3rd of March, I believe. And I had a visit to go to Louisville on like the 9th of March or something. I came to West Virginia and the way those people embraced me, like the way, like for real, when they say almost heaven, it was like almost heaven for real. I came in there, it was like I've been there the whole time. I just fit right on the team. The guys was cool, but not even that, just the people, the fans, just the people in West Virginia, period, in Morgantown.
Yeah, you already know we both come from JUCO, so like people don't really know like what JUCO is really like. Like what was
that
your JUCO
experience? Is crazy,
bro. Like people don't know about the JUCO experience. Like it's a whole different type of thing. Like you play against dogs.
That grind is crazy.
In D1, you might play against better competition, but the level of competition and competing itself in JUCO is different. Like everybody's trying to make it. Like
everybody's trying to go get to it.
Right.
And for me, I went to a JUCO out of North Dakota, right? So it was, and I'm not gonna lie, I always say like that was the best decision I ever made because I met my brothers there, some of my closest friends there, and I still talk to those guys till this day. The entire team. It's not one person I don't speak to on that team. So I went to North Dakota, and we was a little team coming out of Williston. It's me, a few dogs, everybody else. We just all hitters for real though. And we was marching through there though. But we ran into some teams like Midland from Texas. They was tough.
Midland was tough back then.
They was tough back then. We just a little team from North Dakota, take care of the job. Let me just take care of the job, keep it moving, me and my guys. Bro, it was really a blessing, bro. And to see you, the way you was moving out there, I was like, oh, man. Dude really going crazy.
Bro, like, people don't know. Out of high school, I had no offers for basketball, basically. I had 2 offers. I had the school I went to, Collin, and then I had Itawamba in Mississippi. And, like, things happened so fast to the point, like, I was in high school on my senior team. It was 3 of us, like, that was going really crazy. And then 2 of them went D1 off rip, which is like, I'm proud of them, But we all averaged the same. We both had the same amount of impacts. And I felt like I was the only one. I was getting overlooked, and everybody knew it. And I was like, why me? I knew I just couldn't, like, be down on myself. I had to work. So I was trying out for D3s. I was trying out for D2s. They not taking me, not offering me. I'm driving to Kansas, driving back, playing in Dallas for the summer sessions and stuff. Nobody offered.
Showcases. I know how.
Man, bro. And I'm talking to my head high school coach. He was like, all right, you got 2 options, And I was like, all right, let me stay in Texas, do what I gotta do. First year was cool. And then I went to that camp after my freshman year. Then I started getting bigger. And second game of my sophomore year, had 46. Next game, 38. And I started just going crazy. Man,
it take off though. You let the
after that, it was gone. Hugs start showing up. You know, people start showing up. When I seen hugs, like I was like, damn, bro, like for real.
Oh man, I know the feeling, bro. Trust me, I know what it was like.
Man,
I was in
like,
North Dakota, bro. He came off in North Dakota. I was like, yo, what is homie doing here with the hat on?
With the hat on,
cold
with the sweat.
too. It was like -30 out there. Cold. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna go to practice.
With the little general jacket.
I swear, baby blue John. You know what I'm talking about? Yellow writing, little red.
Oh, the little general, bro. That JUCO stuff is for real. Like people gotta
for real.
People overlook all the usually they overlook all the JUCO players because they always focus on the high school players coming in and like the seniors and stuff. But the JUCO players they tend to do very good in West Virginia and they tend to even have a better pro career after West Virginia. It's a little different. Man, I went to JUCO out of having no R. I was a qualifier. in high school. You feel me? I had like a 3.0 GPA out of high school. You feel me? And I'm like, bro,
wow,
man. And in some cases, it's like, all right, maybe he don't got the grades to go. I had the grades. I had the stats. I went to the state finals. What more do you need? And I just had 2 offers. It was a point in my life where I was like, bro, is basketball really for me? And then I was like, bro, nah, I talking with my mom and stuff like that. It's like, she really helped me persevere and push through all the nonsense. Like, without her, I would definitely not be here. I would never went to the JUCO. I would have been at home being another stereotype, There's no point of that. I just have to continue the path and just be. I know there's a bigger goal in life, you feel me? That's why choosing JUCO is definitely the best decision, like you said. Like, it's definitely the best decision because you have options out of it. It's like high school, but on a different level.
A different level, super options.
Options.
Bro, I'm telling you, I ain't played basketball. I played basketball 1 year in high school, freshman year. After that, I ain't played basketball. So, like, whatever, I was a knucklehead. I wanted to be in the streets. That's just who I was. I was a product of the environment, but always had a good heart. And I hoop. You know what I'm saying? So, like, one day, I'm randomly in a random park called McCain Bridge, North Hollywood, California. I'm hooping. Dude named Warren walked up to me. He like, bro, trying to come to my school? I'm like, sure. I mean, okay. This time I'm not in school. I was in high school. I wasn't in school. And I told him, like, yeah, man, like, I ain't in school. He's like, yeah, I go to junior college. I didn't know what junior college was. I was like, what? Junior college? It's like, yeah, bro, 3 hours from here. I'm like, all right. I mean, I get there, talk to the dude. The dude like, yeah, you want to come in? I play, and he tell me I'm good, whatever. You want to come in? I don't got no high school diploma. I forgot that part. I forgot that part. I forgot I needed that. I said, oh, man, I don't got my high school diploma. He said, you got your GED? Nah, I don't got that either. How you expect to come to college? Man, let's backtrack. What's up with the GED wave? What I got to do that? You got to study. So I studied. I took the GED route and went to junior college, bro. Junior college in California. Basketball was weak, though. Basketball was weak. It was only right that I had to go somewhere else. And when I went to North Dakota, just like you, bro, I led the country in scoring. You know what I'm saying? And bro, that grind was different, bro. But it was no way I could do bad out there. It was only the school and the gym. That's it. That's all I had. And you know that JUCO grind. All you really got is the gym. That gym become your best friend. Them shots in the game, we start taking turnarounds. Hey, JUCO, turnarounds, we cold. Come down laying on your head top. Know what's up. ISO got the whole gym watching. You was the number 1 scorer in the country, right?
For the longest of times, and I had like this chronic back spasm thing that kind of slowed me down. But before that, I was averaging 30 at first, and for like the first 10 games.
Bro, telling you, I was the number 1 scorer in the country, number 1 shooter in the country. They watching me. Every time I got the ball, whole gym watching me, and I know that. I got my J's on, you crazy. Wipe the shorts. Stop playing, got it on the post. See what's going on. I'm on my Kobe vibes. RIP to the dog. Stop playing, post up, shooting fadeaways. Hey, JUCO turn you into a different beast, and it turn you into a star for real. It give you a taste of that stardom, right? everybody start knowing who you are. You get a taste of that stardom, and that hard work really pay off.
Yeah.
And that JUCO grind, people don't get it. That JUCO grind, because we starve for real, belly ground at night.
JUCO teach you how to be an individual. Like, JUCO teaches you how to live independently. Like,
you're going to go in there and become a man for sure.
For sure, because you got to fend for yourself. Like, you have other people looking out for you sometimes, you know, depending on who you are and where you at. So, but it's still more so you feel me? You make your decisions, and your decisions causes everything else, you know, that's going to happen later. So it's like, JUCO teaches you how to be your own person. Like, I was not the same player I was now in high school. I was not the same person I was in JUCO than in high school. Like, JUCO, I was playing the post.
It unlocks something.
It unlocks you, bro. Like, it makes you work on your craft more. It's like, all right, bro, I have 2 years here. I have 2 years to do what I got to do, and I got to get out. You have 2 years. Like, there's nothing else unless you redshirt, and that's not an option for me. I'm trying to get here.
That's not an option. You can't redshirt.
No, I'm trying to get here, and I'm trying to go, bro. Like, and then having the opportunity was crazy. Like, my opportunity was wild. Like, being an All-American and stuff like that, being the second All-American at my school, and just like it was so crazy how quick and fast it happened. Because after my freshman year, I'm thinking like, all right, bet. Like, I'm leading scorer after my freshman year, and I had dogs in my team my freshman year. Like, and I came in there like was not as much of a high expectation, but I still expected things from myself because I knew me. So it was like, I was like 13, 14 points my freshman year, you know. And then sophomore year, my coaches, you know, they was talking to me, Coach Shagona, you know, that's my guy. And then he was just like, you know, you got a good opportunity to do something, you know, to get out of here, you know, you just have a good year. And then first game, I remember the first game of the year, man. I was late to film one time. I was late to film. First game of the year, late to film. And me being a guy, I'm like, all right, you know, it's whatever. He ended up talking to me, all right, you're not going to play the whole first half. I was like, dang, man. You know, first game, sophomore year, I'm starting off like this. I was all right, bet. Second half, come out, 25 points second half. I ain't played the whole second half. And then second game, after that, I told you, 46 with, I think I missed like 5 shots maybe. I went to the line like 20 times, like 46. And it was up from there. And then the conference play, I remember people in conference play was just like, you know, Taz ain't going to do the same thing he does in the conference play in the regular season. Even my assistant coach, you know, he's my guy, but he was just trying to add that fuel to me, you know. And I remember the first game we played Ranger. I gave them 48 in a triple overtime game in a dub, and I only made like 2 threes. My whole sophomore year was so crazy because I had to be the leader as well as very coachable to go on because I already knew, like, being coachable is definitely attractive to other coaches. If you're coachable, like, they can definitely mold you into be a better player. Like, listening is definitely more important than speaking. For sure.
And your JUCO coaches really they always become your dog, especially because they do so much for you. They do so much for you, and you do a lot for them. You make these guys meet these big coaches. Like Bob Huggins is a big name. Like Coach Corey Fanger, he's one of the best guys I ever met in my life. Like, he's like a father figure to me, and that's my guy. That was my JUCO coach in Williston. And he met Rick Pitino and, you feel me, and Bob Huggins. And now he has a relationship with these guys, and he's doing his thing. In Wyoming, he wins. He wins everywhere he go. He wins. And after me, you know how many people he done sent D1 going to big time schools?
That's the best feeling. Because of you, because of us. Like,
and he had me his third year, I think, his second or third year. And that was 5 years ago. So now he a vet in this coaching thing.
Yeah.
Right? You know how many players he done shipped off, and he's a real dog too. Gave me a bus ticket home my first week. I was obviously the best player on the team. He gave me a bus ticket home, told me to go to the crib. It was too cold to go to class, bro. It was negative 30. I seen it. Negative 30 on the dash outside. He wanted me to go to class out there. You know how cold it was? It was negative 30. Literally, Fahrenheit. 30 below zero in North Dakota. He wanted me to go to class, bro. Told him, nah. Next day was like 20-something. Under. Zero. This is facts. Told him, nah. Third day, had a bus ticket, and I was off the team. I was tight. He gave me a bus ticket. That's how you know he's a real dog. But that JUCO life, man, like I said, it molds you, though. And now you there, and you're in a great position to make money. That's what it's all about, man, for real. And then we're gonna look at the guys behind you. You got some dogs in JUCO right now that you used to play games with last year. There was a freshman out there, a sophomore.
Man, bro. I'm so happy for them too. I'm so happy for them too because, and it's like me bringing other coaches there. It's like, bro, like now coaches are gonna remember like Colin. You know, oh, Tasha went to Colin Harper. Now I gotta talk to Coach Shigona because people know he's sending people D1 constantly now, and I feel like I have all part of that, and that brings me joy. I ain't even gonna lie to you, especially because
that's big time for the culture, bro. Because you changing it up, and he always gonna check in with you. So that's genuine love, bro.
That's my guy, bro. I talk to him all the time, and it's just like, having everybody just go D1, like, and not even everybody, having like my guys just go D1, not even D1, just like places. Period. Somewhere is better than nowhere. I keep telling people like D2. Like, it's not don't knock D2. Like, it's some D2 teams that can beat D1 teams. Don't get it confused.
Right. I got a D2 dude on my team right now. Dog, he nice.
See, D2, where he at? Germany.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah,
like, you don't have to be D1 to go somewhere, but D1 definitely is the platform that you want to be on.
Right.
So, how you feel like you know, what's your next step? You know, I know you just signed with. I know you're finna play Alex in this year. I know y'all both in Germany. So how's that? How you think about that matchup right there?
Hey, man, you know what I'm about, man. You feel me? I ain't gonna do too much talking, man. Alex, that's the big dog, but man, dogs bark, man. You feel me? I'm a dog that bark and bite, man. You feel me? So I'm gonna just go out there and do what I do. It's a blessing to be here, though, man, for real, because those guys taught us. Alex, Truck Bryant, Kev Jones, John Flowers, especially, Deshaun Butler, Devin Ebanks, those guys that was before us, they really taught us the way. They showed us how to grind, showed us the way of being a pro, and that's what made us the pros we are today. Me, Tariq, Jay Sean, JC, everybody. We all, like, that 2015, 16 team, 17 team, we all pros. Everybody on that team is a pro. We got one head coach. That team doing good. If they're not still playing on the team right now, that team is doing good. Everybody's a pro. Everybody doing their thing. So, like, they showed us the way. They did that, and we just trying to do that for y'all.
That's one thing I can say about here. Like, there's so many alumni that come back and they teach you so many things. Like, you're going to be ahead of the game because, like, you already know. Like, they teach you the way of professionalism. Like, they teach you the way how to be a pro. Like, I walk into the gym, I see you. I see Tariq. I see everybody there, and I see Tariq Sherman. I see him do pro stuff. Like, it's professional. Like, I act professional. I definitely lead by example and set the example for sure.
And for sure, it's like when you look at me, you see you. I ain't coming at you like I'm big broing you or something, right? I come at you like you my man. Like it's me and you. We here. Like we in the same circle. I don't come at you like you young or none of that. And they don't come at us like that. It ain't. We all treat each other with a certain kind of respect, and it's all love. Like for y'all and whoever come after y'all. That's just the West Virginia family. That's just the way it built.
I remember watching West Virginia when West Virginia was like the staple. Like no one was calling West Virginia. It was Press Virginia, and everybody knew about that. I remember just watching. I was like, man, they're aggressive. Like, and I loved it because in my high school, like we did the same thing. We pressed all game, every game. We got about 40. We're pressing. You know, it's just what it is. So you gotta go through it. So talk about that Press Virginia team. Like that was crazy.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something about that team right there. That team, what made us good, it was that, like, and it's gonna come off crazy, but out there on the court, like on the defensive side, we was just unruly. Like we ain't really listening. Like Hugs used to be like, "Go in the zone, get out of the press, they're killing." We used to go in the huddle like, "Yo, forget what dude's saying on the sideline. Y'all know what it is. Turn it up, right? Y'all know what it is. Turn it up." Even in practice, like it was dog fights. The ball will go literally to the exit, to the door. We over there scratching, crawling for the ball. Practice was different. Every day it was a fight or something, and we was cool with that. But we was all brothers, and everybody had each other's back. Anybody could overrun the ball and know that the next man gonna be there. And everybody really locked in on the defensive side. Like I was an offensive player, and that was my tough. Like that was my biggest I will say lack because I was small. Not only was I small, I didn't understand hugs, rotations and all that, and the pressing and all that. That's why I was out the game so fast. But, bro, my senior year, when I tell you that press was so fun, being next to JC, Tariq, Dax, you got to understand, like, we had Nate. Like, Nate could really guard 1 through 5. He had no problem doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Elijah was freakishly athletic. SWAT was SWAT. That's why we call him that. And everybody was in line, up the line. We all bought in because it was fun. We seen the people's faces really flustered, forcing 40 turnovers in one game. We forced, I think it was 40. I think we forced 40 in one game.
I seen the plaque. I seen the plaque up there in the BPF.
I think we forced 40. We forced 41 games. Bro, that is fun to see them retreat. Big-time players throwing wild turnovers, 9 TOs, getting drafted 3rd. Playing Buddy Hill. Buddy Hill killed us one game. Next game, we like, yo, you know what? We're going to take turns on him, and he's not scoring. He finished the game with 7. Hit a half-court heave. That ain't count. Jumped in the crowd. Don't count. Sit down. Go home. Go home. We have fun. We have fun in these times, bro. We really love playing. Like, we love that press. We embraced that press. We carried ourselves like that. Like, people feared that. It was hard to, like, practice the press as well. And when we came in the gym, we put the fear before we even get on the court. My man Issa got the speaker, Beats Pill on 100. Walking through the stadium, wherever we go, Beats Pill on 100, playing whatever rap music we walk through, come in there, we know what we there for. Everybody press, we flustered, diving on the floor, we gonna run through the wall, and we all needed each other, and we needed hugs, and he knew that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he got those guys to play that hard, because we all needed each other. We needed West Virginia. So we played like that.
I feel like y'all, like me watching y'all on TV, I could definitely tell y'all wasn't just basketball players just on one team. Like, it was definitely more so a family more than anything. Like, y'all can definitely tell it was a higher camaraderie outside of basketball than it definitely was on the court. Like, you can definitely see that in a team. And I ain't gonna lie, the best thing outside of, like, hitting a game winner or, you know, making a dunking on somebody or something like that is definitely when you get that defensive stop and you see the person on offense really struggling and you see they flustered. Like, there's nothing better than that. Like, when you see somebody rattle, they can't do nothing.
You think that, yo, bro, in West Virginia, when we got 5-second calls and diving on the floor, throwing the Nate dive on the floor, throw the ball through his legs. It happened to just fall in somebody's hand. Somebody up, dunked that. JC, one game versus New Hampshire, JC dives out of bounds, clean out of bounds, whole body out of bounds, save the ball. Pass it to me. I happen to be there, up, dunked at. The fans, they really love that. Like, they will go crazy for like a 10-second call. Like, if somebody got floored and hit a jump shot and a 10-second call, they will really go crazy for that 10-second call. That 10-second call right there, I'm telling you, it's going to turn West Virginia up.
Play Baylor at home, bro. That's probably the craziest game I've ever played in when it came to just, like, fans and, like, how much impact they really had. I remember I was on defense one time and, you know, we just locking up, rotating. You know, when, you know, up the line, all right, somebody gets beat, all right, help, they retreat. Now you back in front. Bro, I remember it was like 3 seconds left, and I was like, in my head, I'm just counting down. I was like, all right, but he has to shoot it. And I get the block, straight out his hand, meet him right there. Bro, I feel the ground shake, bro. I'm like, bro, everybody's going crazy. I'm going crazy, bro. Like, I'm really tired, but my adrenaline, I don't feel tired. Like, you don't feel tired. You just feel like you just got to get more stops. Like, you feel like that.
They was number 1, right? Bill was number 1?
Yeah, they was I think they dropped to number 2 right there. Maybe, or maybe 4, because I think they lost to, like, TCU or Kansas State or something like that. And I just knew we just had to revenge, you feel me? That we had to. It was senior night, and then Chase proposed. It could not go down. I told Chase, I was like, bro, there's no way I'm going to let you lose this game. I told Mozzie, I was like, bro, there's no way I'm going to let y'all lose this game.
Well, I want to talk to you about y'all team, though, for real, because Big Oscar in D.C. down there is tough. Yeah. That's really big bodies. Like, we had Big Dev, and that's a big dude. But our 4-man was a little skinkle. Like, we always had a skinkle 4-man. Like, 6'11" and 6'11" is wicked. Call it 2 7-footers. They better say they're 7 foot.
And it's the fact that they're both like 6'10" or whatever, like around there, and they can move.
And
like,
they can move.
They can
like
run.
Agile. Like you don't know who the 4 and who the 5.
You don't know. Like, and then they're both dumb strong. So like when you know when they get the ball in the post, like, okay, and I know they're gonna get position because they're not stronger than him. There's only probably like 2 or 3 people that's in the Big 12 that's stronger than him, maybe. I don't know who's stronger than Oscar. But I know they're gonna have position. Like, I know if I give it to them, they have a high chance at scoring. Like, Oscar for a freshman shot like 50-some%. Shit, almost averaged a double freshman in the Big 12. Like, and you don't really think about those numbers like until you really, after the season, you really compare those numbers to everybody else in the Big 12, because the Big 12 is the Big 12. Like, you really hardly see
the Big 12,
you really hardly see anybody just go crazy like that, take off, like, unless they're like Trey Young or. But like, you hardly ever see that. And then his numbers for what it was definitely greater than DC. Like, DC makes the toughest like post shots I probably ever seen. Like, they're ridiculous.
Yo, bro, he be wilding with that left hand, right? Man. Oh, sir, stop playing. Spin left.
Half spin to the left with a 15-footer. A 15-footer. Like, and then it goes in.
Catch it, weird. Left hand, basket. He really a basket. Kills people on that block. Murder a demon on the glass. Can't do nothing. I like DC because he a dog. He my kind of dude. DC is my kind of dude. I love him. He's a dog. He gonna go get it every time off that glass. Every time,
bro. Him and Oscar, bro, like, the offensive rebounds. You already know the offensive system that we have for rebounds. You already know the opposite, you know.
Opposite and inside. You know
opposite
what's
inside.
Not
bro,
playing.
They get every rebound in practice. And it's like, bro, I'm jumping. Right? I can jump, bro. I'm over here jumping, I'm fouling Oscar. He just going through this. I'm fouling DC. He just, bro. Like, it's a battle in practice. Like, you have to go get
straight.
Oh my God.
Stop this shit. He straight stopped this shit.
Harry was the motherfucker opposite. No treadmill. Get the motherfucker out, Harry.
Treadmill.
How are we gonna win? These are my guys.
Oh my
These
God.
are my guys.
That treadmill shit is real, but I'm so happy.
That shit get crazy over there.
It was definitely crazier.
I broke a treadmill for real.
It was definitely crazier, y'all. When during y'all press Virginia things, y'all press so much.
Man.
Y'all had to be conditioned. So it was like I was hardly on the treadmill because I didn't really just do too many like outrageous things. But you know, everybody mess up. But I didn't really just do too many things. I was probably on the treadmill like 5 times. But there's some people that
bro, I lived on that treadmill. Hold on. I had no disrespect to the weight trainers now. I love Sean. He's a great dude. I had a man named Andy Kettler, my man. I love Andy. One of the best people I ever met. Still taps in with me till this day. Love Andy. Great dude. This man, Andy, made me fear him. I'm talking about weights at 7. I'm up at 6. Open my eyes. All I see is Andy around my room. I can't even walk for real. Everywhere I walk, all I see is Andy. I'm sick. I'm like, damn, I got to see Peanut Head at 7 o'clock. He gonna kill me when I get in there. So I get in there, every time I step on the scale, he need to see 2 pounds or better be. Yo, I'm trying to kill myself before I get in there. I get to the locker room 6:45, and drink 10 bottles of Gatorade to
I'm already knowing.
Bro, 10 bottles of Gatorade to make weight. He not playing.
Bro, and then,
after that, bro, I threw up after every weight session. Treadmill, different. One time, Hugs sent me over there. I told Hugs, I was like, you think I'm scared of this shit? I'm in the best shape of my life. He said, oh, yeah, keep the fucker over there, Andy, for the rest of the drill. I look up, I see 14, 30-some. I said, oh, shit. I'm running. Andy say, get back on there. Run another minute. Get back on there. Run another minute. I'm like, yo, nah, we got to take a break. Get back on the treadmill. Falls off the treadmill. Get back on the treadmill. Fall off again. Third time I got on there, I just broke the shit, punched it, broke it. Oh man, worst decision I ever made. I should have never did that.
Bro, people think the treadmill just moves like this. You know, people think the treadmill just
Nah, that shit is on 15 speed. It sound like
it's moving. It's moving.
When you walk
it's
over
moving.
there, and you got to get on that shit while it's going fast. Like, y'all do that still, or y'all get to build up speed?
Oh no! It's definitely added speed for sure. And then you gotta test it with the 1 foot. You gotta test it, and then you gotta go. You gotta test
it with the 1 foot.
And like we already know both of us can run. Like I can run. Like I ain't gonna lie, probably I'm gonna say to myself like I'm the fastest person on the team, and then DC and Oscar is not far behind, and I'm struggling on the treadmill, and I can run. Like that's what I do,
bro.
And
I'm telling you, it really get crazy out there.
Treadmill will kill you.
Hey, we had this tire in the back, bro. Let me tell you about this. Y'all flip the tire still?
I have been lucky enough to not flip the tire, but I have pushed that sled.
Oh my God.
I have pushed that sled out there.
A sled? Yo, let me tell you about this tire, my boy. This tire was different. Bro, this tire had my name on it. 525 pounds. Gotta flip that joint. I'm out there 3 hours at a time, though. I'm out there for hours, though. Flipping it. I'm out there in the rain, the snow, the heat. I'm out there flipping that joint. I'm out there in the mud. I'm flipping that joint. Andy out there in whatever weather. He's standing there, Terminator, arms crossed. But you know how many times I quit? Nah, no funny. Like, you know how many times I quit basketball in my head? Fuck this. I'm done after this. This is my last flip. I ain't flipping this tire no more. I'm flipping this. I'm flipping this. I'm getting to this line and I'm done. I don't care what nobody say. I'm getting to this line and it's over, Tay. It's all over. I'm going home. Call it quits. That's just what it is. That's what I was on. Get to the line. Every time I get to the line, where you gonna go? You gonna go back to the hood? You sound dumb.
Go back to
the tire, bro. Flip the tire, bro. You sound dumb.
Bro, no matter what you're doing here, it is definitely better than what we would have been doing at the crib. At the crib or at JUCO, it's definitely like knowing where you from, knowing where I'm from. Like it's different. Like being out here is definitely the best situation you could have ever been in. Why it's like instead of being at home, it's definitely better here.
Man. Hey, it's different, man. Like and a lot of people don't understand that. We come back to West Virginia for a reason. Like we all play pro and we can go wherever we want to go. We can go live where we want to live. We come back, we choose there. We choose Morgantown, West Virginia for a reason. That is our home. We coming in there and we talk to our people. We build with the fans. And when we walk around, they still embrace us. Mm-hmm. I played years ago and they still embrace me out there. And that's like home for me, you know what I'm saying? And it is for the rest of the pros, for real.
Man.
And bro, that town really changed our life. Gotta understand that. That town changed our life. No matter what I went through with Andy, because I ain't gonna lie to him, running the Coliseum stairs and I'm like, it was a lot of stuff Andy did to me that was questionable, you know what I'm saying? I was just like,
I ran them stairs.
Like, bro, I'm like, it was questionable. It was a couple of times I'm like, damn, I don't know if I want to do this, but it all worked out for me. And like I was saying, like you said, it was a lot of people on my team. Mm-hmm. And guys on that team made sacrifices. Mm-hmm. I must have averaged like 7 points my senior year, 6 points my senior year, something. Everybody on the team averaged around then, though. We had me, Lamont, JC, Nate, Issa, Tariq, Dax, Elijah. Everybody averaged between 5 and 12. Got like 10 people that averaged these numbers. That's how our team was. I took the sacrifice, took the step back, and watched them eat. Watch everybody eat for real, because we all had our games. Don't get me wrong. I had my games where we won and I did my thing. You know what I'm saying? I had my games where I had my little ESPN interviews. But as a pro, I came over here and what? Steamroll everything. They know what's up. West V. Hey, bro, they dropped a West V player off at every spot. You got Nate in France. You got me over here. You got Tariq in Turkey. You got Dev in Turkey. You got GB in Turkey. You got Jawan Staten in France. You got Deshaun Butler in Israel. You got Kev Jones in Japan. You got everybody, Alex Ruoff in Germany. You got everybody just doing their thing. Elijah in Canada, Brandon in Mexico, John Flowers, Mexico, just won the championship.
Yeah.
Everybody going crazy. Everybody eat. So y'all doing exactly what y'all supposed to do, man. You on a great path. You're gonna graduate. That's gonna be love.
Facts.
Go on to be a pro. That's gonna be love. Play basketball for the money. I be in here playing video games, feet up, talk to my moms and all that.
Yeah.
Talk to the people that I love.
Yeah.
That's it. And just hoop.
Man,
that's the life, bro. And you on that path, bro. You on a great path, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
For real.